sports. It's in the game. It's week 2 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Adam Troutman. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards with several stops in the end zone. It's the Broncos and the Commanders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And they had it easy last week.
Here we go, start.
Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You talk about this Washington defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for Williams a week ago. By the end of that one, he was knocking on the door for 200 yards.
And that was as good as I've seen him run the football. I mean, he absolutely attacked that defense. It looked like he was on the varsity, and they were scrimmaging the JV.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Check. Hurt. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Still.
Come on. Check.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Williams takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Check. Bobcat.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Oh, my.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got him there open, it's Sutton. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football.
Ready, set.
They begin the drive with Williams. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Unnecessary run defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a throw here, hauled in. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. That's going to be caught by Judy. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 4th and goal.
On the stage.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. He could only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. 2nd and a couple. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Come on. Hey.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
This will be caught. Judy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Adam Troutman from a yard out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Now 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 43 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Back to throw now on first down. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards.
Another big play right there. This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw again. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos go coast to...
Ready. Ready.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. Looking to throw. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to
They give it to Williams, running right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking.
Ready up. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That gain of 15 gets them on the doorstep, first and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Broncos continue to pour it on here in the fourth. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter.
Get it.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Now third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like
Got it. Ready? Go.
they'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Patrick. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game